Okay, so because this really is going to take probably close to 30 hours to render, I just want to get it right first. So like I said before, I'll slow down the mower and I'll change a few other things. But other things I can change, like colours are really easy to change. So I just went for a red and a black just because that's simple and default. Why didn't that change then? What the hell? I wonder what's going on. Oh, I know what's happening. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, yeah, so colours are easy to change, and the other thing is text is really easy to change. So I'll just sort of explain text a little bit further. So when you add a text, it literally is a normal text. So the text you'll find in Microsoft Word are the same text here. So there's Times New Roman, and it's just the same text but extruded out. So the text I have been using, just it looks kind of cool, but whatever you guys like, it's called ether-centric, and that looks like that. So that's cool. So what I was going to say is that this site here, it's thefont.com. If you go there, there's like literally thousands of free texts you can choose from. So if you just want to go browsing through all these and just find something that works, is a good idea. So just when you're picking them, like something like this text and that text won't work because it's the black, the solid colour that gets extruded out. So because it's got all this white in the middle, that'll just be like hollowness in the text, and I'll show you an example of that if I go to, I think this one was a good example. Yeah, so this one here is hollow, so it doesn't really work. And if I just can render that out, so I mean it doesn't not work, but it's just not great. So that's, you have to think about that when making it. The only other thing is that you might have noticed that even though I used this text last time, it doesn't quite look the same. That's because, well, firstly, if I extrude this out, so it's got a bit more depth, but the other thing is that I had caps on the last one, so this is another thing that you guys can tell me if you like the caps or not. So it had those last time, but they're a lot bigger, they're like 10. So you can tell me if you want caps, how big you want the caps, rah. And there's just one other thing I wanted to cover. So another thing you might have noticed is that I've just got this very small plane here that the grass is on, and that's because grass takes a really long time to calculate and render out. So I'll explain the idea that I had later, which sort of gives a good reason for having a small plane. But if you did want, I could make the plane bigger, but I still have to limit it because otherwise it literally will take forever to render. And so if I do make it bigger and just go with that, then if you always want to have the grass in the scene, then you kind of always have to have the shot from high angles so that grass stays in the shot. Because if you go down here, then like no matter how big the grass is, you'll see the edge of it anyway, which is kind of a shame not being able to go down here. So yeah, that's up to you. So I'll just explain this other idea that I had. So this is just another really rough render I did at low res, and while this was just filmed in my room, the idea is that if you give me a nice panning shot of a map that you like in MW3 or whatever, I should be able to make grass grow out of the ground and then have the text land on it and the mole go across whatever. And I should be able to do a more organic shape than just like a plain square. So, and this picture is the quality that the final render should be at, hopefully. And so yeah, that's it. Let me know. Sweet.